Devon obviously now sees transferring. What was your reaction to that decision?
He's going to transfer to a junior college. Said he's going to go try to see if he can play somewhere else. So we support him in his decision. He was in a really good battle with both Wilton and Dorian, and actually was the two quarterback for the last 2 weeks. So and it's still in the process, but felt like he wanted to go play now, and so he said he was going to transfer to a junior college. So.
Where does that leave your quarterback depth, would you say?
Same. I mean, we just like a guy has an injury, so he's just not here. So everybody, we still have Dorian, still have Wilton, still have Matt, still have Austin, and still have Josiah. So there's just one less guy at that position.
We saw Wilton increase his activity last week. Is he pretty much full go now?
I don't know. Maybe that's a better question for him to say because I haven't really gone through it. But he's done more. So you're right in saying that his activity has increased, but we haven't really asked him if he's full go, not full go. So.
He won the job in training camp. Does that mean when he's fully healthy, he's your guy again?
No, it just means that he won the job in training camp. So whoever gives us the best opportunity against Colorado or Washington or whoever we're going to play is going to be the guy that's going to play.
School's starting, I guess, this week. Has anybody else said that they're leaving or intend to leave the team?
I haven't had any conversations with anybody since Devon. So.
Jalen was gone, I think, the last practice. Is he all right?
Jalen's fine. He's here, day to day.
We haven't seen.
Sometimes when you don't see a guy, that doesn't mean they're not here. That just means they could be in the training room. They could be in the weight room. So.
Right. What about Mike?
Mike, same thing. He's out right now.
Pabico update.
Pabico is day to day.
What did you feel you got accomplished during this bye week, not having to prepare for an opponent?
Well, we actually got some preparation for our opponent, which is what normally you do during your bye week. So we trained 2 days on the field, and we were. It's a shorter week, so they really only had Saturday off. So we were out Tuesday through Friday. They had 2 days with our strength and conditioning coaches, running and lifting, and then 2 days with us. So just trying to get a jump on our next opponent and getting ready for Colorado.
What problems did Colorado bring you?
Colorado's a good football team. They're really well coached. I think Mike has done a great job there. They're very sound in their schemes, both offensively and defensively. So, you got to account for everything. There's no gimmies when you're playing Colorado. I think it's a really sound system that he has in all three phases. So they're going to make you earn everything you get.
What do you think of Montez, the quarterback?
Very athletic. He's big. He's a 6'5" kid. I saw him at media day. I didn't know he was that big physical kid. Is a thrower. Really wants to. Can beat you with his feet, but really wants to throw the football. So he's really dangerous from that standpoint because he has the ability to keep plays alive, but he can keep plays alive and then throw the ball deep over the top. So he's kind of the whole package when you're trying to defend a quarterback.
They've also got that receiver whose name I can't pronounce. How do you go about stopping?
You have to pronounce his name for me to answer the question.
Hold on, Chenault, Levo something. Chenault is his last name, Junior?
I know exactly who he is.
Okay.
I started to hear you say it, so I didn't butcher it. He's talented. They play him all over the place. They play him inside, they play him outside, they play him as a Wildcat quarterback. He's big, he's physical. I think he's listed at 6'2", 220. He looks all of that. So he's tough. Not only is he strong going to the football and catching the ball, he's a real dangerous threat and run after the catch. Obviously, using him as a Wildcat kid on the goal line in certain situations, and then even upfield. He's a total package, and he's those first 2 games. Look at the numbers he put up in Colorado State and Nebraska. You're like, holy smokes! I think he was the leading receiver in the country after 2 games. So he'll have our full attention on Friday.
Coach, obviously started out 0-3. Scott Frost is 0-3 at Nebraska, and Kevin Sumlin didn't get off to that good of a start. Do you think the media sort of overhypes the fact that, hey, there's a new coach and success is just going to happen overnight?
I don't really care what the media does. So, and Scott's a good friend, and I know he'll get a turnaround in Nebraska, and I think Kevin's a really good coach too. But I don't look at what the media says or doesn't say, and I don't think Scott or Kevin does either. So.
Caleb, I know you targeted him a couple times the other day, but he didn't have any catches. Is he a guy that you want to get more involved? I'm assuming.
Yeah, everybody. I mean, we threw the ball to him a couple times. We've got to get everybody. I mean, we weren't great in the passing game on Saturday versus Fresno, so we need improvement from everybody in a passing game situations here, whether it's protection or catching the football.
It seemed like you used Caleb more in kind of blocking situations. You lined up in the backfield next to Devon. How do you think he did in those situations?
He did a good job. You know, it's just he moves around. Our tight ends play various spots, so they can be in the backfield, they can be attached to the line of scrimmage, they can be detached as a wide receiver. You know, they got to be able to do all things, and so you got to be versatile to be a tight end. And Caleb's really versatile.
You got those 3 true freshman D linemen and Mafi and Otito and Tyler Manoa. What have you thought about them, kind of their progression?
I think they've done a really nice job, and you can see them. They're a lot more comfortable in week 3 than they were in week 1, and they're progressing and getting better each week. So, you know, they're 3 kids that have size. You know, they've got the physical attributes, and now they're just learning to make that adaptation from the high school player to a college player.
You had a bunch of assistants out, I think, recruiting the last couple of days. How is recruiting going right now, would you say?
It's good. You know, it's an evaluation period, so you get an opportunity to get out, and everybody does the same thing during your off week, during your improvement week, that you get an opportunity to get out and get a couple days in. We're allowed X amount of days to evaluate in the fall, and we're going to take advantage of those when we have an opportunity to. So it's going well.